Good morning from the Protos newsroom. The date today is Tuesday the 2nd of February, and you're listening to the Protos Daily. The main headlines this morning: Coinbase is rumoured to be preparing to list its shares on Nasdaq. Robinhood has raised an additional $2.4 billion from shareholders, and the operator of an unlicensed Bitcoin exchange in the US faces 25 years in prison. At the time of publication, Bitcoin is trading at $34,500, up 3% for the day. Cardano has been the biggest top 20 gainer for the day, spiking by 23% to the current level of 42 US cents. US-based crypto exchange Coinbase has reportedly decided to list directly on the Nasdaq exchange. This decision contrasts with the expectations of a number of market analysts who predicted that Coinbase will list on the New York Stock Exchange, which has, in recent years, been the platform of choice for companies such as Slack and Spotify. According to an unnamed source quoted by The Block, Coinbase shares will be priced at $200 a pop, valuing the company at $50 billion. CoinDesk announced in December that it has filed the necessary papers with the US Securities and Exchange Commission to list its shares and has since decided to go with direct listing, as opposed to the more traditional initial public offering route. Since then, many have been asking, what is the fair valuation of Coinbase? Well, research outlet Mizari recently estimated that the valuation will be closer to $30 billion, while Polychain Capital's CEO, Olaf Carlson-Wee, has said he expects the valuation to reach $100 billion. I guess we'll have to wait and see. A Californian man faces 25 years in prison for moving $13 million worth of Bitcoin and tens of millions of dollars in cash through an unregistered company. Hugo Mejia was charged on Friday with failing to list his crypto for cash business with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, the arm of the US Treasury responsible for collecting and analysing info related to financial crimes. He immediately filed a plea agreement, which also sees him cop to money laundering charges. According to the deal, Mejia's business operated for more than 2 years, between mid-2018 and September 2020, with the 49-year-old paying himself hefty commission on each transaction. He was eventually busted in a sting operation after conducting 5 Bitcoin-to-cash transactions worth $250,000 for an undercover informant, who claimed to be acting on behalf of an Australian meth dealer. The case is US authorities' second big win in the past few weeks, after a Bulgarian national was sentenced to 10 years over laundering profits for a large-scale fraud that sucked in more than 900 Americans through crypto exchanges. Popular commission-free investment platform Robinhood, which last week caused outrage after pausing access to GameStop stock as it was surging above $400, has reportedly raised an additional $2.4 billion from its shareholders. This brings the total raised by the company since last week to $3.4 billion after investors agreed to help the company get out of the ongoing crisis. Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev has made a number of public appearances outlining that the controversial decision was made in order to maintain the integrity of the trading platform. As the trading volume on the platform spiked last week, caused by the WallStreetBets GameStop pump, the platform was required to provide more cushion in order to cover the necessary collateral. Not having enough cash forced the company to introduce trading restrictions. Angry users were quick to make their feelings known, immediately criticizing the move that saw larger institutional investors able to continue trading, while smaller holders were locked out. Amid the ongoing market turbulence and the recent Dogecoin pump, Robinhood has also temporarily paused instant deposits for crypto purchases late last week. A company spokesman has since told CNBC that customers can still use settled funds to buy crypto. World's richest man Elon Musk looks to have completely changed his stance on Bitcoin, even hinting that he now sees it as the only crypto game in town. Musk had previously trolled Bitcoin, claiming that he's neither here nor there on it, and has even branded it almost as bullshit as fiat money. However, speaking on the Clubhouse app on Sunday, Musk said that he's now a supporter of the world's largest cryptocurrency and believes that it's on the verge of broad acceptance by conventional finance people. He also said that he doesn't have a strong opinion on any other cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin, leading us to ask the inevitable question, what about Dogecoin? Musk has tweeted about Doge on a number of occasions, most recently last week, when the coin's price rocketed after he tweeted an image of a magazine title called Doge, a play on words from Vogue. And in December, its price jumped 20% after Musk said, one word, Doge. He also seemed to cement his support last July when he claimed that its success was inevitable. However, it looks like his support for the meme-inspired coin is waning, if it ever was real at all, after revealing, occasionally I make jokes about Dogecoin, but they are really all just meant to be jokes. Data from on-chain market analytics firm Glassnode has shown that more than 22.3 million unique Bitcoin addresses actively sent or received currency last month, marking the highest monthly number since inception. The previous high of 21 million active addresses was back in late December 2017, when Bitcoin hit $20,000. This rise isn't really much of a surprise to analysts, who have seen interest in Bitcoin skyrocket over the past month, along with its price that at one point hit around $42,000. Thank you for listening. To stay up to date with the latest from the world of crypto, make sure you subscribe to the Protos Daily on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all other major podcast providers.